Yo, what is good here, crew? It's your boy here, we're back with the random ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're playing some NBA. No, we're not. We're not playing NBA today. Today, we are going back in time to talk about Mr. NBA 2K20. Yes. NBA 2K20. Yes, a 2K that I hated a lot. But I started to enjoy it like the final summer before 21 came out. It took me a while to enjoy it because the game was broken at first. We'll talk about that in a minute. But today in this video I DM some people and I asked a question on Twitter and I said, ask me a question about NBA 2K20 and I will talk about it in a future video. So here we are. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, click the noties, and let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to start off with is we're going to go back to NBA 2K20. We're not going to play 2K20, but we're going to go on YouTube and just go back in history to see all the great moments on NBA 2K20. So yeah, let's go. And we're going to talk about each video, or series specifically. So the first one, Lakers versus Spurs. Cash Nasty. Cash, in my opinion, had the best 2K20. I don't know. Who had a better 2K20 series? Cash or Chris Smoove? Probably Chris Smoove. It's just the problem with Cash's one is that my favorite part about Cash's one is that he how do I say it? He was raging on the game, so it was very funny seeing him rage. Chris Smoove is Chris Smoove. So he does what he wants. But I love Cash's 2K series. I'm currently watching his 22 series, which is very good right now. He got traded to a new team. Cheeseaholic. You could tell I watched this whole video because it's red. I watched this whole video. This was a great video. Shout out to Cheese, bro. Saying goodbye to NBA 2K20, servers shut off. Yeah, the servers are shutting off next month. Playing NBA 2K20, but 976 days later. Has it really been that long since you played NBA 2K20? Come on. I can't stop playing 2K20. NBA 2K20 and knew of that 2 years later. Clickbait. Why everyone is returning to NBA 2K20? Because 2K21 is garbage. I came back to NBA 2K20, but with my dream build. Interesting. Interesting. NBA 2K20 review. You know what? We'll watch it. Ever seen the 2K20 review? Did that just say 3 years ago? 19 to 20. It's 2 years ago. I just saw it 3 years ago. I'm gonna rewatch this video. This video's gonna be in 480p because my computer can't take 720 or 180p. I don't understand. My videos are either 720 or 180p, but you can watch it without like if you watch a whole human mirror video in 720 or 180p, it won't lag. Watch. We'll do 480p for now. Let's see what they talking about. 15k dislikes. What? I'm gonna determine the dislikes. Let's see what we say.
On the court, NBA 2K20 is a dazzling experience that matches the energy and presentation of its real-life counterpart.
Okay.
Enhanced footwork, dribbling, and player spacing help improve an already sturdy foundation.
Okay.
However, outside of the surprise,
you'll stop lagging.
Well-written story mode, NBA 2K20 loses its focus off the court. It excels at recreating the pro game, but intrusive opportunities to purchase microtransactions exist at nearly every corner, and complex modes like My League are given far too little attention.
Yes. Reviewed on PlayStation 4.
NBA 2K20 upholds the recent franchise tradition of having top-notch presentation. occasional lifeless gaze, players look just like their real-life selves and have the apparel to match. But they don't just look the part either, as NBA 2K20 pulls out all the stops to make sure they feel like their real-world counterparts too.
Well, before we started the game, coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do.
A lot of this is amplified by the badge system, which attaches unique abilities to players beyond their raw stats. Take the pogo stick badge, for instance. This allows for players like Anthony Davis to quickly regroup after a blocked shot, making it easier to block several shots in a row. Defenders are better equipped to deal with speedy players, especially in transition, where tactics like walling up are employed against drive-heavy players like LeBron James. Learning when to pull up for a jumper and when to drive it to the basket provides a welcome new layer of frantic strategy.
Mission is Russell Westbrook exploding past the defense with that speed.
For the this video might just get a dislike for lagging. Just period lagging.
Best gameplay addition to NBA 2K20, however, is the upgraded ball handling system.
Okay.
Instead of a canned animation taking over mid-dribble, every success and failure with the ball in your hands feels earned. The newly added dribbling animations help the game look different, too. Watching Giannis barrel down the court with long strides is just as majestic as you would expect, as you can see here.
Safe with that dunk, no question.
Okay.
A lot of the gameplay improvements are magnified in the new WNBA mode. Spacing feels particularly good, which leads to better off-ball movement and smoother play in general, as you can see here.
Brown, defended by Cambage, for the lead, and Williams lays it up and in.
Plus, there is a novelty to getting to play with a whole new set of stars, like Candace Parker or Breanna Stewart. Still, many of the franchise's legacy issues persist, and a few new ones crop up. The CPU rarely plays with the urgency it should, ignoring easy 2-for-1 scenarios and milking the clock even when they are losing in the final moments of a game. Infrequently, the CPU will also dribble out of bounds for seemingly no reason at all. Perhaps worst of all is a far too frequent double team that happens on...
Wait a second, is that Nikola Jokic? Yo, run that back. Run that back. Hold up.
At all. Perhaps worst of all is a far too
I want to get this.
frequent double team that happens on any player who scores a handful of points in succession, like this one.
That's a nice throwdown. Gordon with no one around.
All right, no, we're not continuing this video. But why do people dislike the video though? I need to see why. If they could give me a good reason to dislike the video, 10 out of 10 makes you feel like a slot machine. You are here because it's 92 promotion on PSN. Huh? It will make your family. Oh, people are mad because they did so much like gambling wise. All right, I see why now. All right, that's enough of that. We're gonna go on Twitter and go see what some people said. Let's go. All right, so No Mazzy asked. I asked. Oh, come on. Ask me one question or thing I should talk about in my final NBA 2K20 video. Okay, why is 2K declining? Why is 2K declining? That means why is 2K decreasing? Okay, I don't know why it's decreasing, but 2K, I feel like 2K is getting worse every year. 20 was kind of a downgrade. I lied. 20 was good, like at the end of the year. 2K20 got fun to me. And then it got better when 21 came out, because 21 was really dead, and I enjoyed 20 a lot. I played 20 more than 21. 20 was great. 2K declines every year, and I just want 2K from going from declining. I want it to go like up, so like we could get like better, so we could get a better video game instead of looking at the same thing every year. Yeah, but that's your answer. Shout out to you. You're in the video. OB Twitter asked. He said, favorite wager of the year. Favorite wager of the year. I'm not really sure what is my favorite wager of the year. Maybe uh there's a lot of favorite wagers. What's that one with Ticino and who was it with? I haven't watched the 2K20 wager in like a year. So correct me if I'm wrong. Ticino versus Bronny. Nah, let me Google it real quick. Because I remember it was Ticino or Bronny. It was one of those wagers. And I believe it was Ticino versus Bronny. That was my favorite wager. If this thing can load enough, please, please, please load. Please load. Alright, it loaded. Yo, work! This thing is freaking me out. Ticino versus Bronny. Alright, so I was right. Ticino versus Bronny. This was a good this was like a W. Like this whole thing was a W. Like the whole series was a W. With Bronny and Aiden and Ticino, yes. It was a W. Yeah. 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 Okay. I was right. Alright. I was right about the Bronny and Ticino. I was right. Alright. So that's my favorite wager. My favorite wager of the year was Bronny versus Ticino. Where would you rank 2K20 in 2K history, and is it better than 21 and 22? 20 is better than both. That's the first thing. 22, the game was good, but now it's getting boring. 20 is better than both. If I would rank 2K20, it's top 10. 20's top 10. From 2K14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 9 2Ks right now. You know we're going to count 2K13 as well, because I did. 2K13 was the first. No, 16 was the first 2K, but I played every single 2K. If I had to rank 2K20, it'll probably be top 5. 20 is top 5. It's in the top 10, but it's top 5. In the top 5, 2K20. My favorite 2K of all time is 16. 16 is 1. 17 is 2. 3 is 19. 4 is 22. 5 is 20. 6 is 6 is 15. 7 is 14. 8 is 13. 9 is 21. And then 10 is 18. All right. That was a lot to think of. But yeah, that's my rank. Don't worry. Venice. All right. Most OP build from 20. The Jonos LeBron build. I think that's the best build. The Jonos LeBron build. I think that builder was pretty OP. It was a very overpowered build. So I think, in my opinion, it's the Jonos LeBron build. I used it, and it's a great build. Talk about the games after 20, like, how much potential it had and things of that sort, things of that nature. And you could also compare it to 21 and 22. All right. So if I compare 20, 21, and 22, 20 had the same park as 19. That was a downgrade. 21 had 2K Beach, which was a great idea, but it started to get boring. 22, I like the cruise ship idea. I think out of all of them, 22 had the best part. 20, 21, 22. The gameplay-wise, 21's gameplay was just garbage. 22's garbage. No, 22's dribbling is good. The shooting's good. But the shot meter, I'm still not... I shoot with the shot meter off. 21, the shot meter was way off. The dribbling system was weird. I don't know why they changed it in the first place. 20's dribbling was great, especially if you're like a legend, like in a park or something. Like you're gonna like 2K20 a lot. 2K20 had a lot of potential, and I could Google why it had so much potential. 2K20 4K. Interesting. I was waiting for my thumbnail. Don't worry. NBA 2K20 leaks. Because there were a lot of leaks of 2K20. Leaked gameplay footage. Look at all of the leaks. 2K20 had so much potential. It's crazy. Shout out to Peter MC. But the amount of potential this game had. Look at the scoreboard. These screenshots are fake. What are y'all talking about? None of these are real. You could tell it ain't real because this ain't even cropped right. What else was the leak footage? Do y'all remember the leak park footage? It had like this big open thing, this big open world that people thought it was real for real. And it was the most funniest thing ever because everyone believed it. I didn't believe it, in my opinion. I didn't believe it. This is the picture right here. This right here, it looked believable. But I'm like, I know 2K didn't put this much effort into a game like this. So I'm like, I know this ain't real, right? And kind of find out it isn't real. Because we got the same square, the same neighborhood. We got the same neighborhood again from 2K19. Like, if you put this picture of 2K20, if you take this picture of 2K20, this one, and if you come over here from 2018, press on it, please. It looks exactly the same. Like, you can't tell me that it's not the same part. It is the same part. It is the same part. Then they had the big top, all of that stuff of that nature. I don't even want to look at this right now. I don't even want to look at this gray 2K18. I wouldn't mind if 2K can make a big park like if 2K can make a big park like they did like with like 2K Beach at a cruise ship, they could have redid the 2K18 park, but made it more vibrant like the cruise ship. Like, let me show you a picture of the cruise ship. This is 2K Beach right here. I haven't been on 2K Beach in like forever. Where's the cruise ship? A cruise ship isn't even here. And 2K20 was a special year as well because of the Mamba mentality thing. Kobe passing away. They had Black Lives Matter clothing and it was free. This is the cruise ship. Like, if they could do something like that, 2K could redo 18's park and just make it more vibrant like the cruise ship. This right here, whoever made this right here, 2K, hire him. He's a great developer. Hire him, please. If we had a park like this, I would be playing 2K every single day, and I wouldn't miss a single day of park. 2K, hire him, please. Hire him. You see this vibrant Sunset Beach Ballers underwater. Do y'all see this? Y'all see that, right? Now look at the cruise ship. Y'all see the cruise ship? Now look at that. Y'all can't tell me this look good, bro. This looks fantastic. 2K, y'all gotta hire him. Hire him, please. Just hire him, please. Thank you. All right. I think we talked about everything. Overall, I just want to say, 2K20, you will be missed. 2K20 was a very fun 2K. I couldn't get any gameplay footage of me playing 2K20. Sorry about that, but you guys could go watch my actual final 2K20 gameplay video, which will be at the end of the ending screen of this video. So you may go watch that. Please subscribe to the channel, and goodbye, NBA 2K20. Peace.